Eric Hammer here, registered psychotherapist. Today I'd like to talk to you about the importance of meditation, in my opinion, and why I feel that patients and clients, why it's beneficial essentially for clients to start to, when they go into treatment, to start to get into the habit of actually beginning a meditative practice as well. So in attachment theory, which is a theory based upon how we develop the ways that we bond with others, they found out there's a term called mentalization in attachment theory. And what this really refers to is that when we're relating to others in our adult life, we have a very similar blueprint for relating as when we were a child. So if we develop certain attachment styles that are more insecure, what will end up happening is our central nervous system will start to react in ways that we responded as a child. So, for example, if we were set up in such a situation in which there was lots of anxiety around our attachment figure, so that it really wasn't safe for us to be vulnerable, for us to speak, let's say, to our parents about what was going on with us, we hold in our nervous system, or in our essentially our unconscious, this type of blueprint. And so what ends up happening is those same sort of feelings, perhaps of fear, of worry, of anxiety, that came up in our past will start to come up in the present, even though the situation in the present might not necessarily warrant that type of response. And so when we're referring to mentalization, it's our ability to essentially use our left brain, or our linear brain, or conscious brain, so to speak, to settle down and become aware of what's going on in our right brain, in our emotions, in our feeling state. And so the ability to gain this awareness takes practice, right? So if we've gone through most of our lives in which we've just essentially been reacting to different situations, well, in order to override that, we actually need to become aware of these reactions and responses. And this is where mentalization can really be beneficial in order to allow us to respond in a much healthier way as adults. And so what I find with meditation is it gives us that practice, that ability to start becoming aware of what's going on with us, right? Whether it's our breathing, what's going on in our body, our feelings. So it's that practice of giving us space in order to, again, decide how we want to respond in a much more grounded position, as opposed to our automatic blueprint for reacting in a certain way that we might have had again in our childhood, that sort of body state of fear, of anxiety, all of those different sensations that we still hold. Well, we want to start now becoming a bit more aware of those natural responses. And like I said, I think meditation is a great way to start practicing this awareness in the here and now and in the moment. And then when situations come up in our lives that might provoke some of these old blueprints, well, all of a sudden we've had the opportunity to practice developing the habit of having space, right, between our reactions, our internal cues, and our ability to respond in the moment. Let me know if you have any specific questions or concerns, and please feel free to subscribe below if you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Take care.